I wandered so aimless, life filled with sin. I wouldn't let my
Oh, see, you have to excuse me. The little changes of the weather, temperature, and stuff makes my sinuses run. But it's a nice day. Temperature last night, late last night, got somewhere around like 58, something like that. And right now, this morning, a slight little chill, but nice, after all that heat that we've been having, but yet we tend to complain about the heat and all this, or we complain that it's too cold. That's nature for you. But anyway, and if you hear any background noises, that will either be the poochies inside, or you might be hearing Wendigo, the rooster, and some of the chickens. I hope they don't get run over out there. These little country roads and stuff. You still got people that want to drive real fast and not pay attention or nothing. And I'm afraid one of these days they're going to get run over. But I hope that you are doing okay. And I want to say I thank you all for your prayers. Yeah, I'm still in a lot of pain, but I'm able to get around a little better, which is better than, what it was like before, It was getting bad to where I couldn't hardly walk and having to be in a wheelchair, I still have to use a cane. But that's to help keep my balance and stuff, especially around out here. We got all these rocks. But I want to talk to you just for a little bit, because you're my friends and my family. And I apologize a lot, and I still will apologize, okay? I will apologize that I haven't got to, get to check out all your uploads, your videos that you have posted, but when I get a chance, I'll get to it. And I can promise that. I can't promise when. But I want to talk to you about a change of course. A change of course and me keeping the course. Now, first of all, I'm not perfect. I got flaws galore, just like any of you. Just like you. I'm not perfect. But you get to looking back at your life and years and things, and you see where you were, and then you see where you are in the present. We don't know what tomorrow or next week or next month, next year will bring, as far as ourselves. But now we do know that it ain't going to be cool, considering with what's going on with the economy, war looming over our heads for this country. It's already overseas, but whatever, it's just not good as far as that goes. But as far as the present course, the present situation today, well, we have to just take one day at a time. But I will say this real quick, be prepared. It never hurts to be prepared. Because, when a person sits there and puts off, the things that they could be doing today, and then when tomorrow comes and disaster hits, you're caught off guard. And some will panic and get all fuzzled up and not even know what in the world's going on. But best not to panic by just being prepared. It don't hurt. And that's on the physical, natural, everyday things, to be prepared. But see, for me, though being prepared, as far as when disasters may be looming or come upon us tomorrow or something, I'm not worried in that because I'm prepared for all that. But the question is that I had to ask myself, I had to come to that point in my life, am I prepared for after? What do you mean after, Warhorse? Well, the thing is, I am talking about when we leave this world, when it comes our time. Sorry for the shaking here. I've been getting that a lot of shaking. No, I'm not talking about boogieing. I'm talking about my, arms and stuff been shaking a lot. Old age? Who knows? But anyway, I had to think about, for me, on my course that I was taking, what would happen afterwards. See, now I know there's a lot of people who have this notion that good deeds will get you into heaven like it's a ticket. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. Because the beautiful great one, he came so that we could have a chance of life. And he gave us a choice, and he showed us examples of and told us about life and death. And there goes Wendigo, the choice of life he gave, and he tells us plainly, and he said he is the way. And we sit there and when we read in the book of heaven, we also see the ways of death. Now, since we do know that the only way to life is through the beautiful great one, Yeshua, or Jesus, we see that through him. Okay. Am I preaching that? I'm talking about my course. Okay. The route, the red road, the path. And so, when we read that if we do not accept him, and see, accepting doesn't mean just knowing and say, well, yeah, okay, I know he is who he says he is, and things like that. No. That means knowing him in here, knowing him personally, right? And doing something about oneself, right? But so I made a choice to do a change. Because, see, I'm 61. I'm not getting any younger, and I got health problems. Nobody should have to wait until you got problems in order to, like health problems or whatever, in order to make a change in their life. I had to take a look inside myself and sit there and see things for the way they really are. So I decided I was going to make a change because I want to live. Who in their right mind wants to die? Now, there's two forms of death. When our bodies expire and then our bodies are laid in the ground or, incinerated or whatever. But the thing is, and then there's the one See, your spirit is forever. It lives forever, but yet it can still die. And I talk about die, it's a figurative way of saying being in a dark place, punishment forever, separated from your loved ones who have gone on before and went to be with the beautiful great one. And friends and family who have followed the right, correct course, and they set sail. They crossed over a stormy sea to make it, and they did. So it's a matter of just setting the right course for your life, and that's what I did. Because I'm not young, and time is short. See, I got leaving on my mind. See, now the songs that I sing, I try to sing to put smiles on people's faces, or to make one think about oneself, the relationship between them and the beautiful great one. And, to have good memories. We all have good memories and stuff, and we like, things that, that bring back good memories, whether it's smells, like certain smells of food that we used to like when we were kids, or old TV shows, or songs, etc., pictures and things. But anyway, that's why I sing those songs, but they're like my personal testimony, so to speak, about my life. And JJ, you got that right. And I want to let you know that I can't see when, but if things permit, and keep your eyes open, because you never know. But I would like to do an investigation around out here on these Bigfoots around here now. Some people may believe in it, some don't, but they'd exist. But I wanted to check them out around out here if I can. That's going to be a slow one, a long one, and I will have to edit it because I will be in a lot of hurt. Trust me. But also I'd like to get a chance to have my brother come with me. I'll let him drive for me anyway. I can drive, but I don't want to take a chance. I'll go into that, and it has to do with my health, right? But I miss just investigating old places, old homes, old barns or buildings, and things like this. Because they have history. I love history. It's like, the old expression, if these walls could only talk. Yeah. But anyway, I want to, still be doing those things, but I'm not going to be following my old path. I have my answers. And like I said, I'm not perfect, and I'm not claiming to be. I will never do that. I am just who I am, but I want to strive to do better. For myself, to do better for myself, but better in my relationship with the beautiful great one. And my life had been a hard, long life, and I'm sure a lot of yours has too. We've come a long ways, you and I, our lives and what we have been through and experienced. But let me ask you just one thing. Have you thought about the path that you're on? And have you thought that just because you think you're a good person that's going to earn you a place on the other side? Think about it, because if that was true, then why did the beautiful great one come? Why did he take the path that he did? I'm sorry, you may disagree with me. I'll always love you no matter what, because you're my friends and you're my family. We're not perfect, brothers and sisters. My friends, we're not perfect. But for me, I made a change in course. A change in path on my road. It's the Red Road. Now, in case some of you don't know, the Red Road is among the native peoples. We understand this and know it as this, that the red path, basically to sum it all up, is a good path, a good road. It's a straight road, okay? It's a good path. So the path I want to stay on, I don't want to waver and get off of it. But that path, that which leads ultimately to the ultimate goal, the place that I want to reach, like in my destination. Sorry about that, mine is shaking over here. But my ultimate path, a goal, it would be, that's my brother, you might hear, we're talking to the dog. But anyway, is to make it, to see the beautiful great one face to face, and to see all my loved ones and friends who went on before. But the first one I want to see, before I see anyone else, I want to see the beautiful great one. See, now I find myself a lot of times I cry for joy, and I cry for sadness and things, but I'm not afraid to show my emotions, because I'm human and I am whom I am. But I want to just share that little bit with you. And I know, and I always say it, I said it many times and I will say it again, I know that I'm not a great singer, but I love singing. My hope is that in singing it will lift your spirit, bring back good memories, maybe cause you to reflect and take a look at yourself, your life, inside your soul, your heart, and know for sure where you stand before the beautiful great one. Because remember, it's not about what we think, it's what he thinks and what he says. Read the book of heaven. And you want to know what good, true love is, where, one thing in 1 Corinthians, if I remember right, 13th chapter. You ought to read that sometime. You want to read about love, what real love is. You read that and think about it. But one thing that stands out is it keeps no records of wrongs that are done. Oh, that's a hard one for us, isn't it? Well, anyway, but it's something we must do. Oh, we will remember, but not hold on to that grudge, right? Not to hold on to those records of what people have done, like, I got your name in my book. No. Because see, if we do that, if we scratch someone's name out of our book, like the way, way it's meant, when you keep in records, like, that can happen to you and me, and except It's not people. It's Him that'll scratch our names out of the book, the scrolls of life. Something to think about. But anyway, I just wanted to share that bit. And by the way, if you got any songs that you would like for me to try to sing, if it's a country song, gospel, just don't expect a lot. I can't promise anything. I'll try. And when I have the opportunity, I'll get to it and I'll post it for you. I'm not a great singer, and I don't ever pretend to be, but I like singing. And so also, if you like the videos and everything, hit the songs and stuff, hit like and subscribe and share it. Like some of these songs that may lift someone up, we'll share it to them, okay? All right, I love you and be blessed. You're always my family and you're always my friends. And the dangerous Wendigo is looking for trouble. He's just right over here. Okay, I have to keep an eye on that fella. He can get ornery. I threaten to throw him in the pot sometimes. But anyway, I love y'all. Stay blessed. And I will catch you later. You take care. Never say goodbye. Goodbye is too final. See you later. I'll see you later. All right, you take care. Later, y'all. Aho and wado, y'all.